MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the San Francisco Giants and the Chicago Cubs. The Cubbies attempt to break out the brooms in this three-game series right after this. Jason Hall gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're going to get a chance to look at a good veteran pitcher here. This guy's been around the block a few times, but one of the things he does, he still competes at a high level, and he's never stopped trying to learn how to be a good pitcher.
Billy Hamilton digging in now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for San Francisco, the center fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
At the plate now, Sean Rodriguez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
Here now the 2-2. Is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this two-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with one away.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch. That one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Stepping in, Nick Livingston. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball. 1-0.
Rodriguez, base runner at first with one out. There he goes. He swings and misses. Throw down. Right on the money, and he's cut down trying to take second base.
They're showing they're not afraid to be aggressive on the base path so far in this one. But we'll see if this caught stealing slows that down a bit. Managers never like to run into outs, so they might play it a little safer going forward.
A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Giants are down quietly. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Brett Anderson will be the man on the mound for the G-men. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, listen, you don't have to know much about statistics to know that this is a bad one. How about this guy on the year as a starting pitcher? Left-handers are hitting over 300 against this guy. He's going to have to change something or he won't be pitching very long in this league.
Now to the plate, Freddie Santiago. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Santiago.
Here's the pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, man, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, Dero. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Bouncer to the left side. Tough play for Moustakas. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting second, the first baseman, Ryan Buckner.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Ryan Buckner. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. One out, nobody on. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hitting.
At the plate, Travis James, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
This one's flared off to the right side. Livingston will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Dave Bowie.
Now at the plate, Dave Bowie. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set, and the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
1-1. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the third out. Cubs strand 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game.
Belt.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Today's ball game provides the Cubbies with a chance to end the series on a very high note, of course. A win completes the sweep.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now here's the pitch.
No, that's the ball.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Now here's a swing by Belt, and he gets a lot of this one out to deep right field. And that's off the scoreboard. What a blast! A solo home run here for Brandon Belt. 7 home runs for him on the year now as the Giants are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
Buster Posey.
Now here it comes. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. The Cubs had a lot of success at the plate yesterday, a double-digit hit total as a team, so they'd like to make that happen again as they go for the sweep.
When you're playing as well as this team is right now, they've got them right where they want them. They're only down 1 early in this one, and when you've won a couple of games in a row already, you have that feeling you can certainly come back and win this one.
The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging. Bases are empty here, nobody out. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Here now the 2-2.
Ball. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Full count.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
That has to make you feel really good as the pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Standing in now, Michael Santana, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Line toward the alley in left center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
In now, Reggie Rivas, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. And another throw over, and the runner back safely. The 0-1 pitch changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up 1 run in this inning.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
1 strike.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
In there, 2-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. The Giants have struck first here. They lead it 1-0 as we play the second. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or 2, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now, and you can see great numbers over the past few games. Here comes the first pitch. And that gets the black on the outside. A good slider that time. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Moustakas, or just Moose for short. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. 1 for the Giants. It's Brandon Belt. Bye-bye, baby. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's 1-0 San Francisco. Leading off the inning, Hunter Pence, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Pitch on the way. Here's a pop-up now. In there, a base hit.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Go, Brett.
Striding in, Ben Zobrist, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. This is popped up. Belt in foul ground. He's got it 1 away.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, Charles Cruz.
Striding into the box, Charles Cruz. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. He's set. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. Oh, what a play. To second for one. Back to first, but he heard the footsteps that time, and the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Batting it, the second baseman, Justin Pedroia.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. From the stretch, Pedroia, affectionately nicknamed Laser Show. This is the first year of his new 4-year contract. And a swing and a miss that time by Pedroia as he finds himself in an 0-2 hole now.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Here's a look over to first. Runner's back. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jason Hall, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
No. 1-0. Ball.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
2 men are on with 2 men out. 3-0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
3-0. Here it is. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And he lays off here. It's ball 4. And that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Freddie Santiago, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And a ball 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. This one's down to third. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. So they load the bases on just 1 hit, but 3 men are left stranded. We'll go now to the top of the third. San Francisco leads this one 1-0. So in now for San Francisco, Brett Anderson, 9-1-2 due up.
Anderson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. And there's out number one.
Now batting, the center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Striding in once again, Billy Hamilton, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Now the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Giants center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
To short, reined in. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Next to the Giants, the shortstop, John Rodriguez.
Coming to the plate now, Sean Rodriguez. He's gone 0 for his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. Now here's the pitch. Lays off 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now batting, the right fielder, Nick.
And that'll bring up Nick Livingston. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. From the belt, the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. A runner on first with 2 away. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Giants leave 1, but they're on top 1-0.
We're just about set to go here as the Cubs come to bat in the 3rd inning, and Chicago fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. They're currently near the top of the league in team batting average, so more often than not, they're going to give opposing pitchers a tough matchup. One player told me before the game they have a solid group of guys in this lineup, but that they also owe a lot of credit to the coaching staff for working tirelessly with them every day to get them ready and keep improving. Really seems to be a total team effort, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The Cubs, the first baseman, Ryan Buckner.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ryan Buckner is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone.
Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Already 2 hits in the ball game as he's on base here in the home third. And as we take a look there at the team leaderboard, you can see he ranks 3rd best on this Chicago ball club. Stepping in now, Travis James, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
A runner at first with no outs here. On the ground to third. Fielded by Moustakas. To Belt for the twin killing.
Now batting, third baseman, Dave Bowie.
So base is empty now after the double play. And set to go as the third baseman, Dave Bowie. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Hard hit ball to short. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. It remains 1-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Giants to discuss his thoughts on the San Francisco lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
One ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman.
1 ball, 1 strike.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. The 2-1 home.
Ball.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Here's Buster Posey now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. From the stretch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Runner goes. A pitch out. The throw. And a good decision to pitch out that time as he is toast at second base.
We've seen a lot of that now with pitchers being quick to the plate with that slide step. Awfully difficult for base runners to get a good lead because the pitchers get the ball to plate so quick.
The 2-0. Drilled on the ground to short. Scooped up. And there's out number 2.
The left fielder, number 5, Michael Santana.
Next to bat for the Giants, Michael Santana. He reached on a single in his first try. And now pitch on the way. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
No.
A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
Just hung in there on that one. Another 2-2 offering. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. They lead it 1-0. Now at the plate, Hunter Pence. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The left fielder.
First pitch on its way. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly by Belt, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 18.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Zobrist with a 1-2 count now.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
The 1-2. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Charles Cruz.
Stepping up now, Charles Cruz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. He's through first and hustling for second.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 1 home run and 11 RBIs. The 0-1 offering. Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
Oh, 0-2. Here it is. Swing and a liner. And that's a fair ball heading out toward the 353 sign on the ivy. The runner scores from second.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first 2 out of the inning, the next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double, finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
The 2-0 on the way.
3 balls.
Well, this is what really can frustrate you when you're on the mound. You're facing a pitcher that really doesn't offer much as far as being able to hit, and you fall behind 2-0. It just feels like you're wasting pitches.
And that's in there, 3-1. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We played 4 full, all tied at 1-1. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and set to go is the second baseman, Reggie Rivas. First delivery to him on the way. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Anytime you're battling and the score is even, you've got to get on base to manufacture some offense. He'll take that every day of the week.
Stepping up to the plate, Mike Moustakas. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. That's wide, 2-0.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Two and one after the foul ball there. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pitch outside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Stepping in, Brett Anderson. Here comes the first pitch. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. Trying to give himself up here, but this is foul, so the runners will return. And with 2 strikes, he's able to get this one down. Pedroia. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Back to the top of the order now, and in to hit next, the speedy presence of Billy Hamilton. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
A ball and a strike now. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. On, he pops it up. And this is going to work out for him. It's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Into the box, Sean Rodriguez, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. The average sitting at 297 here to start things out. 1 home run and 8 runs batted in. Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. Now a curveball's in there. 1-2 now.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Little chopper back to the mound. To second for 1, and the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
At the plate, Nick Livingston. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. He's set. The 0-1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Giants will have to be content with just the one. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Giants 2 and the Cubs 1. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. He said he's really proud of the fact that they've only gone down on strikes once in the game, all while averaging over a base hit per inning. If that kind of combination continues, he thinks there's a lot more to look forward to.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Leading off the inning, Freddie Santiago, and they'll need him to get something going here. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch, curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. Two-0 count. The pitch.
Ball.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Runs up and gets this one down. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The first baseman, number 22, Ryan Buckner.
Into the box now, Ryan Buckner. He singled his last time up. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back. Another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A pitch out. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. So he swipes second despite the pitch out.
Yeah, it seemed like everyone in the building knew he was going to be running there, right? Didn't make a difference, though. He got a great jump and absolutely burned it down to second to get in safely.
Now a flare out to left center. Rodriguez onto the grass. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Travis James.
Ready for another chance, Travis James. First pitch on its way.
No ball, 1 strike.
A throw behind the runner at second. And a dive, but he's back in there. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Two and 2 to the Cubs catcher.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2. A bouncer to the left side. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Dave Bowie.
Digging in, Dave Bowie, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ready with the 0-1. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Here's the 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. No.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs. They still trail it here 2-1. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman Brandon Belt. Now here it comes. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. The 1-2.
No. Playing 2-2.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the catcher, Buster Posey.
At the plate, Buster Posey. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, no. 1 ball, no strikes.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
2-0.
In the dirt. It's 3-0 now. Michael Santana waits on deck. .30 pitch. And Buster will take ball 4. And down to first heads Posey.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Walter Slayton enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Walter Slayton.
Michael Santana will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away. He's ready now. The pitch.
Ball.
And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Back up the middle. Step on the bag for one. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Hunter Pence will start things out when we come back. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Giants lead it 2-1. At the plate, Hunter Pence. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
The left fielder, Hunter.
First offering on its way. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The windup and the 0-1. And he takes strike 2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Sent on the ground out to second. Right to him. And a good throw gets him one gone.
The right fielder, number 18. Zobrist.
And that'll bring in the veteran Ben Zobrist. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
At the plate now, Charles Cruz. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Liner towards second. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. Throw into second. The throw pulls him off the bag. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
At the plate, Dustin Pedroia takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. Cruz rounds third and is digging for the plate, and he's safe at the plate. It's a 2-2 game.
Boy, there are big RBIs and big base hits, Dero, but none more than with 2 outs. A big 2-out knock right there. Not only ties things up, but keeps the inning going as well.
Yeah, just a great approach right there by the batter. You never know when your number's going to be called. You always want to pass the baton to the next guy behind you. Take the donut off your bat and trust in the teammate behind you. That is a huge knock and keeps the line moving.
Greenberg.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Livingston is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 7th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Bennett Miklas is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 29, Bennett Miklas.
So stepping in, Reggie Rivas. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The third baseman, number 8, Mike Moustakas.
Standing in, Mike Moustakas. It was a walk in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Popped him up. James shading to his right. And that's the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Giants, the pitcher, Brett Anderson.
Brian Metzger will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 1, Brian Metzger.
Hit hard up the middle. And he'll make that play look easy as the throw is in time to end the inning. So nothing happening this time around. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. And we are tied 2-2. Brad Boxberger gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 26, Brad Boxberger.
Freddie Santiago will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Freddie Santiago.
He's set and the pitch. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. On the ground to the left side. And that's going to get through into left. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
So now to the plate, Ryan Buckner, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. One and 1, the count to the Cubs' first baseman. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. Popped him up. Livingston charges in and he'll make the catch as he calls his man off.
Now batting, catcher, Travis James.
Now batting, Travis James. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the third baseman, Dave Bowie.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Dave Bowie. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball. 1-0.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. In the dirt. Throw goes over to third, and he nails him at third. Great throw. Cubs are down quietly. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Rick Dietz has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 5, Rick Dietz.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Billy Hamilton.
Billy Hamilton.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
High. No ball. 1 strike.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course, with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth as we're tied going into the back end of this game right now. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, John Rodriguez.
So digging in now, Sean Rodriguez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
No strike.
And he finds the black here with a curveball. 2-1.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
The 2-1. It is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
High in the air out to center field. Santiago is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Livingston.
Ready now, Nick Livingston. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Front door with the curveball, and he catches the corner for a called strike.
Hey, great job pounding the zone strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
0-1 count. Here it is.
Ball. Playing 11.
2-1.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
2 out, nobody on. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Shoots this one over to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Dave Bowie.
From the Cubs, the third baseman, Dave Bowie.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball. That's too high.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Into the box now, Hunter Pence. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0 now to Pence.
Ball. 2-0 to count.
Bases are empty, one man out. There, this one's for Moustakas at third. Throw on to first, and Pence is turned away here for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 18, Ben Zobrist.
Ready for another shot now, Ben Zobrist. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way.
Yeah.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Comes set, the 0-1.
No.
Ball
down.
1. The set and the 1-1. 1-2 now.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Score remains 2-2. So here's the cleanup hitter, Brandon Belt. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Brandon Belt.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And that'll hit off the ivy out there. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Buster Posey. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a line drive. But just foul. The 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. There to get it is Pedroia. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Well, good fundamental baseball might just win him this ballgame. They had the go-ahead run at second base, so this guy knows exactly what he has to do. Just a simple ground ball to the right side gets that guy to third, and now all sorts of ways to take the lead.
Stepping into the box, Michael Santana, and clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go-ahead run at third with one away. Here's the first pitch. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. And he lays off for ball one.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball two. Hit hard to short. Reined in. Throw on to first. Two gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Reggie Rivas.
So striding forward now, Reggie Rivas. And he bats in a big spot here. Go-ahead run at third. Two men out. Here's the first pitch.
No, that's the ball.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Now the 2-1.
3-1.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot, as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
And it's fouled away. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. The Cubs with a chance to walk it off as we go to the last of the night. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Boyd Nunez is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Brennan Davis will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Charles Cruz. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. They'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Ball even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. So a solo shot here to left center field. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
When you walk up to the plate and hit a walk-off tater, you're probably going to be the player of the game, and that was a clutch swing of the bat, and he'll be riding high on that one for a while, I'm sure.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Chicago Cubs came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Rick Dietz claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line.